Downtown Tweaktown.
Downtown Tweaktown. Welcome back, everyone.
What's up, guys? So today we got 5 free pieces of software here that we set up on every home theater box we use. So we're going to explain where we get them from, how they work, what they do, and how they can enrich your life immensely.
Well said. I like cheap and free.
And immensely.
And yes. Well, let's get started. So again, we are using the Quantum Byte. It's been very reliable and we've enjoyed it very much. I mean, we've put it through a lot of stuff, so we decided to get the smaller variant.
Yeah, we just picked up the Quantum Access mini PC stick, so it's not much bigger than a USB drive, and it just plugs in straight HDMI to your display, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty convenient. So let's move over to Nanite.com. This is a website that streamlines pretty much a basic installation of standard programs that you should have, or at least if you don't, you should be aware of them.
Yeah, so first step is replace Internet Explorer with Firefox, and that's all I need to say about that. Moving on, we got VLC Media Player, Malwarebytes, and 7-Zip. So select those and grab the installer, save it, and run it.
If you don't know what VLC is, you've been living under a rock. That's one of my favorite media players there is. I mean, it has all the codecs built in. It's decent.
Now you see here, mine's all up to date, so it's not going to install anything, but yours will take a few minutes to download and install each of those. So first off, we're going to open up Firefox and configure this as if it's going to be a home theater PC that anyone might open up and use. So obviously we don't want any sensitive data left over there. So first off, we're going to have it ask us where to save files. Move over to the search, set it to Google. This is all personal preference here, but disable the rest of these here. We don't use those.
No one's gonna see my search history.
No,
that's for sure.
That would just be...
That would be rude.
That'd be scarring.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say we don't want to be tracked as if that does anything. And then we're gonna set up clear history when Firefox closes. The defaults in there are fine. So just hit OK.
Now we're gonna pretend like the NSA doesn't exist.
Yeah. Now in the suggestions, we're gonna turn those off just in case you haven't closed Firefox and you're watching some gay porn a second ago. It won't remind you of that when you type in a similar URL. We're gonna turn on the bookmarks menu by right-clicking the top toolbar and clicking bookmarks menu. Now we can put icons right there and quickly get to any of your favorite sites. So if we hit the bookmark twice here, put it to toolbar and remove the name, you can see when we hit done, I now have a Gmail icon over there, so that's pretty cool.
Just a little streamlining.
So next up, we're going to add a few more sites, whatever you visit frequently, and then you can quickly get to them without worrying about a wireless keyboard or anything like that.
You gotta love things like that, man. It
things like that.
Yeah, easy. Easy peasy.
All right, and next up, we're going to install AdBlock, which is amazing because nobody likes watching YouTube commercials or ads on your websites.
I like to support my YouTubers, sir.
By not clicking on the ads? But
yes.
Just looking at them?
By looking at them intensely.
So you can see here on the Pirate Bay, it's normally filled with ads, and uBlock just completely takes care of that, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is awesome. Because I always feel like I'm a little molested every time I go to uTorrent.
Yeah, those sexy Asian ladies just...
I love them, though. Nice.
Can't complain. Next up is Flux, and Flux is a bit different than these other programs. It's not a web browser, it's not a media player. What it does is it controls the color temperature of your display based on the time of day in your location. So you can see where we are along this line. At 12 o'clock, the sun is at its highest point, so it's going to start heading down here along this line. And when it does, your color temperature is going to decrease, so the blues are going to turn more orange.
What I really enjoy about this program is that this is pretty much a biomechanical hack to aid your sleep.
Yeah, if you're staring at a bright screen all day, your body essentially thinks it's daytime. And so by doing this, you can see the color temperature decreasing. We've set the location to China where it's currently nighttime. It gradually decreases down and is much easier on your eyes in the dark. Now, this might be something you want to disable, like if you're watching a movie or if you're working on photography type stuff, it could really mess you up, obviously.
Yeah,
but you can switch it off.
It messes with the colors, so.
So if we switch this back to where we are, and then switch the transition speed to 60 minutes, it'll be a nice and slow, gradual change, and it won't be jarring. It'll just be, you know, you're used to it as it happens.
So next up on the list is Malwarebytes. This is a critical piece of software.
Always wear an internet condom.
Always wear an internet Jimmy. That being said, the second thing you should do is update that definition file.
Yeah, you want to make sure that all known exploits are up to date so that Malwarebytes knows what to search for and remove.
Now, this isn't going to find every single bit. It's going to find as much as it can, but I mean, there's always new things that are coming out almost every day.
Hackers don't sleep.
They never sleep and they want your information. But anyways, this is definitely something that'll put you ahead of the game somewhat. But I mean, just understand that you're never really truly safe.
Unless you unplug your computer.
That being said, the time of the scans will vary. There's a lot of variables depending on how many things you got running in the background, how filled up your hard drive is,
What your specs are.
Yeah. Actually, it's probably more important what your specs are and your hard drive space usage. As you can see, ours is complete with nothing detected because we're super clean.
Victory!
Victorious.
Did you gain any knowledge from this video? If so, hit subscribe.
Side effects may include
Nausea, vomiting, heartburn, indigestion, anal leakage, collapsed rectum, lupus, homosexuality, AIDS, and certain death.